just gonna say this off the rip. I am so sorry. So I said on my 2020 video, I said something along the lines of I'd be back early January or something. And let me explain that real quick before I get into my scam story that I'm about to tell. So basically, I've just been extremely lazy. I think a better word would be like demotivated. I didn't feel like putting anything out because I didn't have any motivation to do anything on YouTube. But I should be back now. I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully I don't leave again. And just one more thing before I talk about my little story is what you're seeing in the background right now is a game that I made. I talked about this before that I was going to start using my own gameplay for background gameplay. That was a tongue twister. But yeah, I'm going to start using my own gameplay. And this, I'm actually very proud of this, how it's come out so far. I've been working on the art for it for like 2 days. And I've done the programming in like a week or two. So that's pretty good for what it's looking like right now. But anyway, enough of all that nonsense though. I got scammed out of my Steam account. Let me explain that. Let me explain all that. So basically, I've been really into Rocket League recently. But not necessarily like just playing the game. They have a whole economy behind the games right now where basically players who have specific items that other players want, they'll like trade back and forth between each other and try to like raise prices, sell them for high prices and stuff like that. It's a whole thing similar to how CSGO does it, where those items that you get could be pretty rare and expensive. That's basically how this kind of works. I've been trading pretty often on that game, trying to get credits and stuff like that so I can make the ultimate like setup for my car. So in my quest to find these specific items, I've gone to some pretty sketchy websites to find people to trade with. So there's this website that I went to find somebody to trade with. It's called RL Garage, I think, where people put up offers online and you like pick which ones you want to take and then you message the person. So basically, I've been looking for this item called the Torrent Boost, which is like water. It's really cool and it's really hard to find. And I actually found somebody with this item. And so I messaged him. I'm like, hey, can I buy that torrent off of you? And then he goes, yeah, add my Steam account. I found his account and then I message him on there. You want to know what he says back to me? He says, add my other account as well, because you can't trade on this account for some reason. Now, normal people would think this is extremely suspicious because they just had me add this account. They just had me add this account, so why would they send me to a whole nother account? But for some reason, I didn't think too much of it, and I just said, okay, sure. And so he sends me a link to his other account, quote unquote other account. And when I click this link, I'm sent to a Steam website with this guy's account, this guy's other account, and it tells me to sign in before I add him, which is something that doesn't normally happen because, you know, it's 2021. You normally have all your information saved on your websites anyway. So there was really no reason for it to ask me for that besides me getting scammed. But I didn't think much of it. Like I said, I didn't suspect anything wrong. I wasn't thinking too much. And so I type in my email and password or my login name and password to the website. And then I get an email for the verification code because I have like two-step verification or something like that. I don't know. But the email that comes in is in Russian. Full Russian, no English besides the code, which is in English alphabets. This is when my alarm goes off. This is when I realized, okay, this could be a really bad situation. I had just gotten myself into a situation where I type in my information on a website and I get a Russian email out of it instead of an English one. And so I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, why did I get this email in Russian for Steam? And one of them goes, bro, you're about to get scammed. My heart dropped when I heard him say that. I was like, oh, you could be 100% right. I go to the website after typing in all my information and this verification code that I got from the Russian email. And I look at the URL. The URL doesn't say Steam Community. It says Steam Community, but the I in community is like a lowercase L. So basically what this is called, I think phishing scamming, I think. Where basically somebody creates a whole fake website mimicking another website and has you sign in your information on there so that they receive that information. They can sign in onto your account. That's roughly what it is. And so this guy recreated a Steam profile on a different website and had me sign my information in. So at this point, he had my email, my password, and that verification code from that email. At this point, I realized I got, and all my information is already taken by this man or woman. You never know. And so I immediately go switching all my accounts, emails, and passwords so that everything's different. Everything's on like a different email, just in case he also signed into my email, because I had the same password as my email and my Steam. Was that even English? I don't know. But the point is, he had my information. I reset all my other stuff and my Steam stuff. And for some reason, I still had access to my Steam account. So I'm thinking to myself, this man had me sign in all my information onto his website, all my password for the Steam account, and didn't do anything with it. I still had access to my Steam account, and everything still seemed fine. There was nothing missing from my other accounts or this account. And so I look into my account history, like the login history, to see who logged in at what times. So this Russian person, whatever, signed into my account for 1 minute and signed out right away. Now look, I'm a really paranoid person. Like if something happens to me and I'm still a little bit concerned that there's still something wrong, I'm gonna think about that the entire rest of the day. And so, like, at this point, I shouldn't be scared that my account's taken because this guy just signed in and signed out right away. But I really was. And so I contacted Steam for more information about this. And they just told me to do what I did already, which is reset all my stuff. And I should be fine. So at this current moment, it's fine. It's been like a month since that happened. But like, you don't understand. My heart dropped when this all happened. Like, I could have lost my Steam account. I could have lost my Gmail because I had the same password and it was the email that I gave him. I could have lost my YouTube, PlayStation account. Everything would have been gone if this man wasn't so concerned on one thing in particular with my Steam account. This is my theory. This is what I think he was going for. Or she, whoever this person was who signed in onto my account for 1 minute, was probably looking for what's it called, like credit card information, so they can take that and start spending your money in Russia. And so since my Steam account didn't have any saved credit card information, they didn't get anything out of it, so they just signed out. That's what I think. I don't know, who knows, maybe they did do something and I still didn't realize, but I doubt it. Highly doubt that. That's basically that story. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like within a span of 2 days. But the moral of it is, be careful where you sign in when it comes to the internet, because you never know. It could be a completely fake website that you don't know is fake until you sign in all your information. Make sure that your websites that you sign into are the real ones. And that's basically it. I'm gonna be posting a lot more frequently soon. Look out for new uploads because I'm probably gonna do tier lists, game reviews, more commentaries like this, other stuff like that. So make sure you stay tuned. And that's it.